is that, you know, this is a relationship business, and we want to make sure that we provide a vehicle where you can connect with each other, connect with the massive team. So again, this is the first time we've done this without any formal presentation. So we need your participation to make tonight a great night. I believe if you raise your hand, we'll unmute you if you want to talk. So everybody good? We can hear me. I feel a little out of my comfort zone here. Say it. All right, awesome. So what we're going to do is make sure that you understand that you can post your contact information in the chat. Again, we want everybody to be networking on this particular event. Our goal is for people to be able to share and do things. So if you have something that you wanted to ask us, or if you wanted to share for yourselves, feel free at any time during this first bit to raise your hand. But we are going to talk a little bit about Massive Capital hosted an event last night in XSpace Austin. And you know that our XSpace Houston is a development project that we're working on. But we had an awesome party. We had about 60 people show up at our Austin location. We wore Paul out. He was doing tours nonstop. He would come up to get a drink of water, and I would say, "I'm sorry, Paul, we've got another tour to do." And people really enjoyed it. So we're going to look for people that are in the audience to give us a little bit of idea about what they thought of XSpace. So I'm going to call on Liz first, because she's always my champion.
Oh, yeah.
Tell us a little bit about what you thought last night.
Oh, it was great. You know, I didn't get a experience with Paul personally. I did see you giving tours, but I did get a tour with Byron, the builder. And so that was fantastic. We get to speak with people who were their owners there, and to see the community there, it was fantastic. I'm ready to go back.
That's awesome. Very good. Maria,
yes.
We're going to call on you next. So Maria's here in the office with us, by the way. This is the first time that like a lot of us have even met each other. They came to Austin to the event, and we're all in Houston at the Massive Capital's office. We're going to be having a meeting tomorrow. So we're super excited to be here. So Maria, tell us a little bit, because she flew all the way down from Indiana to come to this event.
I did. I didn't understand what XSpace was, and I needed to see it in person. And just getting into the space, getting into the location was just so amazing. I saw every other person's space that they have and how they've all customized it to their own liking. And it just really showed me how cool this type of real estate is. And it also made me now want one. So I know we have some awesome pictures. We're going to get ready to show you some of them. So if you were there, please put that you were there in the chat. If not, we can't wait to show you all these pictures.
Yeah, and just put in the chat where you're zooming in from, so we know. I'm from Detroit, and I'm always coming in on Eastern Standard Time. So it's good to be here with the crew, and it's a little earlier. Atlanta in the house. All right.
Awesome. Do you want to show a little bit the videos?
Sure. Let me share my screen.
That's really better.
Okay, so basically that was Paul Sink, who I think is on this call right now, but he was explaining all of the amazing things about XSpace. He was talking about his unit and why XSpace is so special. So that video is supposed to show you kind of like what the space was like. We were all there last night. We were all in the upper part of it. So maybe, Paul, you can kind of talk about that location where we all were yesterday.
Yeah, so this is the classic definition of diversification, right? We are all in real estate for a lot of reasons, and a lot of us in the last decade or so could be pretty successful just throwing a dart at multifamily. Multifamily has been amazing the last decade or so, and that's great. But we know that, like our stock portfolio, we need to have diversification in whatever else we do. And this is one of those diversified assets. It's got this cool factor that a lot of people talk about, but in reality, what I come back to is what's going on in people's minds. How do I live? How do I store my stuff? How do I go to the office? Do I want to commute an hour every day to my downtown office? Do I want to live totally in my home office with, your dog and your husband and your cat and your wife and everybody else? Do you really want to do that 100% of the time too? And we all work so hard. I mean, I'm so amazed to be around such amazing people that, you guys are working 24/7 on real estate, and besides your W-2 and all of that. And I think that's so wonderful. And, I love being around all of you, but there's times where, you need to kind of experience some life and some interesting things in life. And that's what XSpace kind of represents. It represents a community where people are coming to gather and talk about their lives and their offices and their careers and their businesses and their hobbies. One guy last night, I don't know if you got the picture, but he set up a drum set and a microphone, and he owns a bunch of music schools in Austin, and he has a unit at XSpace, and how cool that is. And it's just another facility that you can have in your portfolio if you invest. And I think you will not be disappointed to have this from all of those reasons, but also for the reason that this is a great return on your investment. So that's all part of that. One other thing I want to talk about is last night I met someone who told me she was just getting into real estate. She owns a duplex, and she owns another single family home. And she told me, I'm not accredited yet. And she must have been, I think, in her 20s or so, but she was so sincere about how she wanted to make a life for herself, and wanted to make her life for herself with her W-2, of course, but also with investments. And the best way to do the investments, she thought, was real estate. And she was so eager to learn so much about real estate and all of its factors and all of the different asset classes. And it really touched my heart that she was there. She said a bunch of her friends had heard about XSpace, and they talked about it. And she said, well, I'm going to go. I'm going to, I'm going to get dressed. I'm going to get out of my comfort of my home on an evening. And in fact, it rained last night. And I'm going to go look at this XSpace asset and see what it's all about. And I just complimented her tremendously. I love to see that in young people, that they are coming out to look and envision their lives in real estate and in a asset class that can stabilize their lives. And anyway, I just wanted to talk about her. I can't remember her name right now, but she was awesome. And that's why we do real estate. We do it for this generational stabilization that people are doing. And as you know, I think everybody you talk to will tell you the only thing that's wrong about this real estate thing is I didn't get into it early enough. Mm-hmm. So I see people like Kyle here and those guys, and it's awesome for you to be here, Kyle, and for you to be thinking this far ahead in your life. Then you will have a fantastic, happy, stable life if you think outside of the box. And this is one of those outside of the box kind of things. And I just couldn't be happier for the next generation of people that are investing. So that's a little bit what this was about to me, and I love it, and I love all you here that are considering these kind of investments.
And Paul, we have on the screen your unit. Can you talk a little bit about that too? So everyone-
Yeah. So, you know, we got in early in this thing. I had done some research about XSpace, and, you know, before they were actually building, and I contacted Byron and some of the salespeople, and it just seemed to me that it was interesting. And my daughter said to me last night, she said, "Dad, you got it. You got it early on. You got the concept." And I didn't think I'm all that smart really, but you know, this is a concept that hopefully will take off in a lot of cities. So we have this unit, and obviously we can park our car here. And downstairs, what we call the downstairs, this is just our storage furniture right now. But you know, my wife and daughter are looking at putting some other kind of furniture in here. We have water access here. So on the left side, we're going to put like a little kitchen bar area. On the right side, my family is kind of into artsy fartsy stuff. And so we're going to have an art studio on that right side. We do some pottery and some sculpture, and my daughter paints, and it's a great hobby for all of us. And we think it kind of touches our soul to do that art stuff. And then on top at our mezzanine, that's where we have our workspace. And so Ryan and I have our rolling desks up there that we got at Home Depot, and we love that. And so that's where we work. And Ryan brings his dogs out, and we have a wonderful afternoon together, just doing some real estate and talking about all the things that we're doing. So it really is a flexible space for us. We hope to have some events there. We hope to invite our friends and have some fun time there, and also some work time. So we kind of believe in work hard, play hard. And so that's how we're going to use our space.
That's awesome. Thanks, Paul. So tonight, necessarily, we just wanted to share because we thought it was a cool party. This is not the webinar for XSpace, so I'm going to put a link in the chat. That is our webinar, which is tomorrow at 6 p.m. If you register for it, you'll be able to get an invite to the webinar, and we can also send you the replay if you can't make it. So I don't know if anyone else has anything to share before we go into breakout rooms. But again, tonight was for networking, connecting. Feel free to raise your hand or just unmute yourself.
Trevor, I might want to say one more thing is that, you know, I don't know how many people that came last night are going to invest, but I sure enjoyed meeting a lot of people. There were people here from all over the United States, really, and they flew in just for this event. And it was so great to meet other people. And I think that's the thing that I probably love most about the real estate portion of my life, is meeting all these people who are engaged, they're stimulated, they're challenged, they're active in their lives, whether they're got a W-2 or they're already retired. So I just love meeting all the people, and I want to continue down this road to meet other people and what they're doing in their lives.
Awesome. Thank you, Paul. Thanks, everybody.
You know, really quick, Trevor, I just want to add something. Yesterday, one of the owners, he owns one condo there, and he owns one, and he already bought two in Houston, which is really cool. Like, he loves the concept. His wife designed his condo, and they are doing amazing things. His hobby is fishing. So the team of, I think you guys see it over there, the design that she put together. But the cool part is, like, he's already buying 2 units in Houston. And I told him, like, what are you going to do with them? He's like, it's just like an investment. I'm just going to lease them. And I'm like, that's really cool. And also the other part is, I was talking with that guy, and then another owner came. He was on one of the units. He owns 2 units. and they started networking and connecting. And I was like, I was just looking, I was hearing to their conversation, and I'm like, this is why XSpace is so valuable, because the kind of people that you have here, they started talking about their units and what you're gonna do, and you should use this contractor, I use this one, and then we start getting so deep in the conversation, growing on every single aspect of our lives and all that. You probably saw the picture, and I was like, this is the kind of people that you want to surround yourself. So I love XSpace. I definitely love the concept, and we are super excited to bring this concept to Houston. I know it's gonna grow a lot, and I can already see it like on every single state, and it's already in Australia. So it is amazing. I'm super excited for all the people who is putting money in this concept. It's so amazing. Yeah.
So quickly, I'm going to put you on the spot, Enoch. Do you mind unmuting yourself? Tell the group a little bit about yourself. He's one of my friends that we made in Austin, also in real estate development. You were there last night. Just what did you think?
I thought it was great. Thought, the multiple events that Massive Capital has been putting together have just been top notch. It's just been great to meet a lot of individuals from the Massive team and just getting to know a lot of you. And I thought the event was a lot of fun, just seeing, how everything was set up. I didn't know what to expect, when I showed up, but definitely was impressed with everything that I saw. So I can definitely understand the enthusiasm that everybody has with the projects, and I can definitely understand that the pre-sales in Houston being as strong as they are, sounds to me like you got a really good spot chosen in that area. So it should be a really successful launch in that spot. So I definitely thought it was a really great event overall.
Well, we're glad that you could come out, and we got connected. We've been trying to get him, Sherrard, connected, and I found out they already connected without me. So that's how real estate works, right? That real estate is about meeting people and figuring out what is your synergies, what can you do together. Massive likes to partner with people. I mean, our deal with it, this is a partnership with Paul. This is our second one. So we're super excited about that. Here's some of our folks on our team here. So I think we should go to breakout rooms just to let people connect with each other. If you can, in your breakout rooms, turn your cameras on if at all possible. Make sure that you're unmuted and connect with the people in your group. Share your contact. Again, real estate is a team sport, and we want you to be sure that you're connect with people. Are we all in the same room?
What are you guys doing? Hello? What are you guys doing? Can you hear me? You're mute. Are you on mute? Are you muted or no? Can you hear me? Let me try. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Ah, now I gotcha.
Yeah.
All right.
We're having some fun technical difficulties.
Why? Why?
We're good.
Everything's
Don't let him,
good.
don't let him
Everything's
bring us down. We're
Hey, hey.
doing great.
We're special like that, Mike.
We're doing fine.
That's right.
I'm gonna send you Mike to a breakout.
Here, let me go.
So you can send that.
How many
Anyway,
breakout?
to the breakout, there's.
So should I go to another room?
Because if you go
How
to,
many breakout rooms do you have?
we have two things going on. You have to stay here.
Yes.
You can't move.
I'm logging my phone.
No.
No, it'll cost the.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to leave. You'll have to leave the
You're
room.
like, "Hello, don't
You
break
get
out."
on your phone.
You can go to the meeting room and do the breakout room and all.
Yeah,
that.
if you go to a different room, then you'll find, yeah,
I'm right here. So, and you go,
yeah.
What are we gonna do for 30 minutes? This is.
Just talk to, let's connect.
How many breakout rooms are there?
Jasmine's working it. What do you got there, Jas?
Five.
5.
Oh, okay. So you got like, okay, cool. Nice.
That's the cab behind the big one. Mike, you coming back?
He's there.
I'm on the way.
Cool.
I had some technical difficulties as well.
As much as that.
I don't know, probably not.
You know what?
I think we look like we're in a closet.
Lighting.
This all the, yeah.
Yeah, this lighting probably isn't the best lighting.
Let's see. Tell me if it's better. If
I'm sure it will be.
might not be able to.
So are people in rooms networking, do we think?
Yeah, we can hardly see the screen, but it's probably a lot better. It's a lot better.
Do we look
probably
better
look
on
a
your
lot-
guys?
We look a ton better.
I
Okay.
look
Oh, it's a lot
so
brighter.
But
great.
if we do this, if we do this again, we need to have a massive person in every breakout room.
Yes, but the thing is like, then we will need to leave. This
We'll
room.
have to,
You
we'll
sure?
not have to be all together. But this is an
Do
anomaly.
you have like?
Yeah,
different people you
this
know?
will never happen. Maybe.
Like one person. Like,
Breakout
full of-
rooms and all this stuff
And
together
just, like,
that.
Trevor, you can go to a breakout room.
Nobody will let me do what I want to do.
Listen to him. He's whining again. Schreier got up and went to a breakout room.
Yeah,
We told Trevor he could
go for
go.
it, Trevor.
Five will have. Maybe call or something. You see what I'm saying? Like,
You
we'll
just have to join one.
Well, we had him join one and then there was some refurb.
With the webinar feature, you can, the Zoom meeting.
How long is the breakout sessions?
As ever long as Jasmine makes them. She's the breakout queen.
I'm the breakout queen.
She's had a lot of
So fun. I
experience
love
with
it.
with the Massive Capital Girls Society.
I had to master it.
Yeah. I'd like to, maybe when we get back, let's talk about what everyone learned and how, and
Yeah.
Like one cool person that you connected with.
yeah. And then we have, what, 3 people? We have Liz, Kyle, and Paul, who.
But we should bring somebody else to
Okay.
talk instead.
Okay,
so
then
we're
go
the same.
pick someone,
No, whoever, like, or,
but if not, you have to.
You
like,
gotta just
know
pick
them.
somebody. You know how people are, Jasmine.
okay. Your call, you guys. do
No,
it.
no, but here. pull up the list.
Your call. No, no,
Pull up
your
the
call.
list.
You got all the pictures in front of you. You don't have no, I have no pictures in front of me.
But we shouldn't do a lot more about XSpace, just because this isn't the webinar for XSpace. Otherwise,
Right.
people never join our networking because it's just us selling.
Right. Okay.
So what we're gonna do is like, then we're gonna bring them
What?
back. It's like, hold on. What we're gonna do is we're gonna bring them back and just share how was your breakout room. And after that, we're gonna send them to a second breakout room and that's it. Then we come back and we wrap it up,
Okay.
right?
Did you want to introduce the webinar for tomorrow? Is that what you
Already
said
did.
to us?
Already did.
Oh.
Try it again. I got another one for you. Wait, what if we just end the breakout rooms?
No, oh no, we gotta send them an announcement. We have 2 minutes left.
Yeah, you gotta announce. You gotta give them warning.
Yeah, they're already talking to everybody.
Hey, we're in the middle of a breakout room and we're ending it, so thanks for joining and we will have you back, have everyone back to the main stage soon. So thank you for joining.
Are you talking? To whom? And the breakout room? Yes. No, we need to do them. So on the breakout room, you gotta.
Oh, okay.
Broadcast. And then you can say we have 1 minute.
No, just do
2
it.
minutes left. 2 minutes left. And then go through it.
60 seconds or something.
If you put the timer one on it, it gives them
Yeah,
a timer.
can't you just put a timer?
Yeah, you can. So during COVID, there's a long
We
COVID.
got another person in the waiting room.
This travel was shut down forever. And so my travel business, girls, the ladies that I got to know really well, they own their own travel agencies as well. We all got together and did a collaboration. And we would do Tuesday webinars where we would bring a tourism board or a tour operator, and they would do a tour of Venice, and it was, and it was moved about.
Yeah.
And we would have, you know, Tuesday with Tony, and we would go around, you know, Venice. And gave us a tour. And so we had, at some meetings, we had over 100 people that wanted to go. And whatever, they would talk about their country and this region, and what they did, and just to keep the travel dream alive, you know what I mean?
So you have people going from every.
We had people from
Microphones on the breakout room.
Australia. We would put it on Eventbrite. And we would have
No,
a destination. And so that's really when I built the whole online.
Hey, everyone's doing that.
Hey, here we go.
Oh,
What happened?
never mind. It's all good. Everything's wonderful.
Life is good. I'm good.
That's just quick.
Yeah.
Hey, Carolyn, you're muted, but we're getting ready to end the breakout room.
You missed the first
Oh,
part.
no, but it's okay. We'll get you the next one. Don't worry.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I usually miss Wednesday nights, so.
Okay, we're happy you're here. We're all in a big group today, so it's a little bit different. Yeah, it's a little, the format's a little different. So you'll have to come to another one.
This is an open networking.
We'll get you to the net. We're gonna do another breakout room in about, it's really quick after this.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, I'm I'm investing more than I should, but that's okay. I believe in it.
That's never a problem, right?
I don't think so.
Welcome, welcome, everyone.
Welcome back.
Awesome. All right, so
Hey, everybody.
welcome back. I want you to raise your hand and tell us who is the most interesting person in your breakout room. Put yourself off mute.
Don't all jump at once. I'm gonna start calling you.
Just unmute yourselves. I think you can.
I'll start.
Thank you, Liz.
Yeah, so we got into a discussion pretty quickly and didn't get to meet everybody. So my apologies to the other people in the room. I put my contact information in the chat there. If you want to reach out, let's talk some more. So I was talking with Jennifer, who she's had some experience investing before. And so it was nice to compare notes and see where we're at in our journey. And then there was another investor in there who was just starting his journey. And, he had a lot of questions about how long did it take us to get here? And it was funny because, sometimes when I meet investors and they say it took me 6 months to get my first deal, or it took me, I'm 5 years in. And so I'm very slow and methodical, but there's never any, judgment or comparison. We all leverage each other's experience when we meet each other. And so that was, I think his big takeaway was, it's okay to be just starting out, and it's okay to be where we're all at. And so hopefully we can connect and continue our lifting each other up. So that was great.
That's awesome. Thank you. Anyone else have anything they want to share from the breakout room? Hopefully you connected with somebody interesting.
I wasn't there, but
I think Ben is ready to talk.
Yeah, Ben.
Oh, hey, yeah, so everyone there was pretty interesting, but we have a lady in our group out of New York, or there she is, Miggy, and she reinforced what you're hearing a lot, that the new people are hearing the same thing that old heads have heard, and that is you invest in landlord-friendly states. Because she's out of New York, but not looking there. And she can also tell you from her personal experience and her friends who have had issues in New York with tenants. So,
Yeah.
And then one other person in the group, Sridhar, I know him from Sunrock, but I didn't realize that he was not only, he had so many different deals going on at the same time. I knew he was a rock star, but I didn't know it was at that level.
I think he's like up to $1 billion or something.
No, not like that. I wish.
When I first met you like 3 years ago, your goal was 1,000. I think you've blown that out of the park.
Yeah.
I drove all the way up to Dallas to meet with him.
Yeah, so now I'm changing my game. So, all this existing multifamily, you all facing the same way, right? A lot of competition, less prospects. So I'm getting into more development now. So I've signed up almost like $400 million worth of projects on construction side. So
That's awesome. But one of the things that's really important, and I know you found that, is your team, right? Because I know you've got several groups of folks, but nobody here should lose the fact that real estate is a team sport.
cool. Yeah.
You need partners, you need connections. They may ebb and flow depending on the deal or where you're doing a deal, because you always want a local partner. But real estate is super, super important that you connect with people. I see Miggy, she got such a big smile. I know she wants to share with us. So I'm just gonna start calling people out. So now nobody's gonna smile, right? Because I call you out if you smile. You want to share a little bit about yourself? There you go.
Well, they used to call me Smiley in high school because I was always smiling. I'm still smiling. I'm pretty new to this. I've been joining all the webinars that I can handle, like maybe three of them a week. Ever since the end of March, I attended Grant Cardone Real Estate Summit in Aventura, Florida.
Awesome.
Yes, and I met a lot of interesting people. I've been in contact with some people, and pretty much I've been just trying to attend the webinars and hoping one day I will be making a deal and be part of some team or many teams.
Yeah, and you know, starting with education is vital, right? And learning from different people, different things, you know, because there's no one path to real estate investing. And so getting a variety of information. So getting educated first is super important. Then finding people that you know, like, and trust that you're either going to invest with or partner with. And that's part of the reason why we wanted to do a different thing this month, was to be able to put you in rooms with people. Is something that I've enjoyed in other meetup groups that I've gone to. And so our idea was tonight to grow our community by having you meet other people and make connections. So we're going to give one more person a quick chance if they want to share something, and then we're going to go to our next breakout room. Nobody? Everybody's not smiling now because I picked on a smiley person. They're all like, awesome. All right. Well, we won't force you to talk, but we're going to put you in for, oh, wait, we got a hand up. There we go.
Hey everyone, I wanted to say hi. This is my first networking event with Massive Capital, or pretty much first event. I also did the Grand Cardone in March. I'm also learning, going to multiple masterminds and just learning right now. Hopefully I can do some deal someday as well.
That's awesome.
Welcome, welcome.
Piyush, you're in California, is that right?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, I remembered you from the summit.
Oh, you do? Awesome. Who are you?
Mike Bailey.
Hey Mike, yes. Hi, how are you?
Good. Hey, I gotta ask somebody from the Massive Capital team if they can let me in the building though. Sorry.
Yeah.
You can pay your dues.
We might let Mike in.
They said no.
Are you buying dinner tonight?
It's a happy hour.
Something to toast.
Awesome. All right, well, we're gonna head and go to our next set of breakout rooms. So thanks everybody.
Good to see you.
It's fine.
Good seeing you too.
Hello, hello.
Awesome.
Welcome back.
So that was great because I got to meet the people that I didn't meet the first time.
You ended up in the same room?
Yep, same people, but Sanjay joined, so that was great. He got to make it look glamorous and
Yeah, boo-hoo.
All
Thank
right.
you.
more
Let's
professional.
try.
I look like I don't know what I'm doing.
Awesome. All right, well, we hope everybody enjoyed that. Our goal is to do that every once in a while where we can connect and just spend some time. We want to make sure that we always have education mixed with networking, mixed with things that happen. So we want to thank everybody. Anybody find out anything really cool in their breakout room that they want to bring up to the group?
I'll just say, I think it's pretty neat to hear everybody's story, how they're getting involved, how they are starting, where, the point that everybody's in. I feel like this is pretty unique way to go about getting to know people. So
Awesome. Well, we appreciate everybody joining. And we're excited to be here in our offices. I'm gonna post it again one more time. This is for our webinar for tomorrow night for XSpace and Houston. And again, sign up for it. We always send out the recording. We're gonna get together next week. We'll have a topic. Everybody will get an email for that. And again, thank you so much for coming in and joining us tonight. And we hope everybody has a great night. Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
bye, everyone.
Bye.
I don't know what camera should I look like.
Have a good night. Bye-bye.
Say bye.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you. Nice meeting you all.
Take care.